Well, today is the big day. I am flying in to Chicago for the Author Conservatory pre-conference. I am so excited to get to meet all sorts of Author Conservatory students and faculty in person. There are about 95 of us going, including lots of faculty, lots of office hour staff that we have met online, but I'm finally getting to meet in person, so I am just thrilled. Last year, there were so many different students that went to the Right to Publish conference, and we know some of the leaders who run that conference, and so they were able to add a couple days before the conference exclusively for Author Conservatory students. I'm not actually going to the Right to Publish conference, just the pre-conference, but I am looking forward to 3 days of Author Conservatory fun, meet and greets, talks. I am just over the moon to be going. It's gonna be so much fun. And then on Tuesday night, it ends it all with our first graduation. So we have the first round of students graduating the Author Conservatory, and we are doing it in person. So it is gonna be so fun to be a part of that momentous occasion, and I am just so thrilled to be going to the conference this year and finally meeting so many of the people that I've met online. We have a chat on Signal, and it has just been blowing up with messages. Honestly, this chat is kind of off the rails, which is so much fun. But it really helps the anticipation. I am so looking forward to going. Then to head to Nashville to the airport, and then my first solo flight. It'll be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. I also had an order for sugar cookies recently, and I thought it would be fun to make some special cookies for my instructors. So we have different sugar cookies using their nicknames that they have gained over the community. I'm so excited to get to meet everybody in person. I'm just so excited. It'll be so much fun to actually meet so many different Author Conservatory students in person and just hang out, and I am so looking forward to it. So let's go. I genuinely don't think I've ever filled a backpack this full. There's literally no space. I could barely slide the zipper shut. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have flown a lot, but I've never flown by myself, so this will be fun. And I am through security, so now I need to figure out where my gate is. Found my gate, so in true writer style, I am going to edit the chapter while I wait for boarding. I'm just sitting here editing a chapter, and I just got asked if I knew where a specific gate was. I'm flattered. I don't think I look like a person that knows what anything is, but hey. I'm flattered. We've got about 15 minutes until boarding, so I'm just wrapping up a few last paragraphs, and then we're gonna board the plane to Chicago. I am so excited. And now we're boarding. Chicago, and I just got off the plane. So now I just have to figure out where I am going. I'm actually meeting a really old friend. She's picking me up, and we're gonna spend the evening together and just hang out for a little while before she drops me off at the conference. So I'm really looking forward to hanging out with her and spending some time catching up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, it is official. I have literally no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where to find somebody. That is the end of day one. So I ended up hanging out with my friend for a long time, and we had a great time catching up and sharing fun memories. And then tomorrow we're gonna head to Wheaton for the author pre-conference, which I am so excited about. Well, we are on to day 2. So I had a nice time with some friends, and we hung out and had lunch, went to church together, and now we are heading over to Wheaton. And I'm gonna start the pre-conference, so I'm so excited to finally meet all the other conservatory students and faculty and friends. This has been so much fun so far. We had a first keynote session with Brett and Kara, which was kind of just like a question and answer time, where they got us situated in the conference, which was really fun. And then we just had dinner, and I found my roommates, and we had a blast figuring out how our rooms work and realizing that the sheets don't fit on the bed, which I don't know how we're gonna fix that one, but I was not the only person with that problem, which is really nice to know. And we've just had so much fun, a lot of laughs, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. So tonight we have a session with Trisha Goyer, and then I really have no idea what else is happening tonight. We're just gonna have a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. 2, 3, 4. Hands good. We're gonna pray. Up. Nope. Well, that was so much fun. We just had the first keynote session from a different speaker outside of the Author Conservatory. Trisha Goyer came and she did a long talk, which was really fun, and then a long Q&A afterwards. And then I just spent the last half hour talking to Nova McBee, so that was really fun. And I'm super excited about the calculated series. It's so cool. So that was really fun, and hopefully we'll grab coffee one of these days and hang out a little bit more. And now we are just heading back to the dorm rooms to hang out, have a little fun. I have really no idea what the plan is. We're just gonna live life on the edge, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I also have absolutely no idea where I'm going, so I'm currently lost. And now I'm walking my way back to try to figure out where the dorms are. Well, I ended up tag teaming with some other people, and I found my way to my dorm room, so we're here. So I just got all ready for bed, got changed, and now I'm heading out just to see what the nightlife is currently like, because this is fun, and I want to check it out before I actually go to bed. Well, it is currently like 11. I stayed up way too late playing games. We sat out on the ground for a long time, and David, Kara's husband, went and bought pizza. And then we had a nice long chat, digesting Trisha's talk, which was really fun, and just a lot of conversations and games. Now I am finally heading to bed, so I'm gonna get up early tomorrow morning, have some prayer time beforehand with some of the girls, and then we're gonna get started on the conference. Well, good morning. We are officially on to day 2 of the conference, the first full day. So far, I am really excited and looking forward to it. So we are starting at 7:15. I was up a little while ago with the other girls. We were just getting ready, and now we are heading over to breakfast right now. After that, I believe we have a business panel with some of the business instructors, as we're gonna go over some things, and it's just gonna be really fun. We don't have too much stuff scheduled out, so there'll be a lot of time for fellowship and getting to know one another and having fun chats. So it's gonna be a fun day. Definitely not running on a ton of sleep at this point, but I had a lot of fun last night, so who needs sleep? It's fine. Well, we just got out of lunch after having a session in the morning, which was a writing panel, which was super encouraging with all the different writing instructors from the Author Conservatory. And then I just had lunch with Joanne Bischoff, and we talked through some of the questions I had about writing and publishing and agents, and talking about her writing journey, and it was just super neat and encouraging, and it was a lot of fun. So now we are on to the second panel of the day, which is a business panel with the business instructors.
Welcome to our afternoon panel on business.
In honor of the very first graduation ceremony, a team of us have put together the very first Author Conservatory yearbook. So it's just our thank you, and it really means a lot, everything that you've given to us.
Well, this afternoon has been a little bit slower, so we had a business panel in the afternoon, which is really cool to hear from a lot of our business instructors, and then listen to some authorpreneurs as well. And then afterwards, we surprised Brett and Kara with yearbooks. So we had secretly put together this yearbook for them, and we did a whole big surprise announcement and gave it to them, and it was so much fun. And then we took a nice group picture, and we had some downtime while they rehearsed the graduation for tomorrow. So now it's almost dinner time, so I'm heading over to have dinner. We got to see Megan today. She said untuck it, and I thought she said untuck it. We're kind of losing it. We're trying to go to bed. It's like 12:40, and we're currently making a game plan of how we are not going to wake up our roommate. I don't think it's going well. No, I don't think it's. I don't know if we're gonna succeed. So it's 12:40, and we're going to bed, and we're excited for tomorrow. Yay! Well, it is the morning now, and we are all really tired. We got up at like 6:30, went to bed at like 1:30. We're running on really low sleep, but I'm really happy I'm always staying for the pre-conference because I can afford to run on fumes for the next day. Now we're heading to breakfast, and then we're gonna have a session with Nova McBee. And at some point during this time, I have to figure out how to get all my stuff out of my room and elsewhere. No idea how to do that. It'll be fun. We'll figure it out as we go. So I'm heading up to breakfast to have a fun breakfast with my OG brainstorming pod. We all met on the first week that we joined Author, and it's going to be fun to see each other in person and hang out for a little while.
Hey! We are the thorns in Anna's side.
And happy to be so.
Yay!
I'm Kasumi, and it's been really great getting to celebrate the anthology. I'm in anthology number 2.
Yay! And her story is amazing, so like go buy it.
It really is.
I've got a crowd of cheerleaders.
Yes. And I'm Mary Beth. I write young adult and new adult fantasy.
And we've been in a brainstorming pod since
Yes.
day one in the Author
The
Conservatory.
beginning.
Oh, yes.
So we are the ones that are still here.
Yes.
And
Couple
they got
dropped
to
off.
join us.
The OG.
My
Yes.
favorites right here.
Here we go.
Super excited to introduce your lovely Nova McBee to you all about ABCs, how to get a publisher, how to get a agent.
Well, I'm back in my room this morning. It was really fun with a breakfast with my old brainstorming pod, and then we had an awesome talk by Nova McBee. She is incredible, and she's the most down-to-earth person, and she has so much wisdom, and it was so awesome to hear her share about that this morning. And then Sydney and I just walked back. We had some dorm room mix-ups because I'm leaving and the other girls are staying. So we had really no idea what was going on with the dorm rooms and if people were switching out or how that was going on. And we originally thought that they had to leave as well as me. And so they packed up, and now we realize that they don't. So I'm just gonna leave my stuff here. And then we have the graduation. The first Author Conservatory graduation ever is happening this afternoon. So I am putting in my contacts because my eyes were way too tired this morning after staying up till 1:30 and doing some makeup. And then we're gonna head over for lunch, hang out a little bit, and then the first ever Author Conservatory graduation. We just finished dinner, and I just said my goodbyes to Brett and Kara and Joanne. It was so awesome to see everybody. I'm heading back to my dorm to throw a few things together and say some more goodbyes. There've been a lot of goodbyes lately. I'm taking a lot of pictures and giving a lot of hugs. And that is it. That is officially it. That is the end of the Author Conservatory pre-conference. It was so incredible to meet so many different Author Conservatory students. There were like 97 of us, including some faculty. And it was just amazing to connect with everyone in person for the first time. I've never actually met this many Author Conservatory students at once, and it was just so much fun. I am just over the moon. It was just the best time ever, and I cannot wait for next year when I will be graduating. I am so thrilled and excited, and it was just the absolute best time ever.